Hi, Gina.
Hi, Tiffany.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
What are we doing today?
What aren't we doing?
I
We've
know.
had a blast already, so
Mhm.
that's been pretty cool. You
Mhm.
guys don't get to hear this, the befores.
What? Well, we got to tell them a little snippet. What did you have for dinner just now?
I had a sandwich.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. An Italian sandwich from
Mm.
Cortina's.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, so good. What did you have?
I had some tamales that Gina brought me. Thank you so much.
You are very welcome. So, joke of the day. What do you call a tamal que está
Enfermo.
enfermo? Oh my gosh, I totally lost my train of thought here.
Try again.
Okay, so what do you call a tamal que está enfermo?
¿Qué?
Está malito.
Tamalito.
Tamalito.
Pobrecito.
The tamalito.
Tamalito. It was good.
Really?
Mhm.
Good.
It was very
Well,
good.
there's the other part of my joke. I did tell everybody, if the tamales are good, then you know who made them, which was my mom, and I brought them. If they sucked, then I don't know who the fuck brought them. So I'm glad you liked them.
That works.
So Amalia's going to be happy to hear that.
That's awesome. Yeah, tell her they were good.
All right, we'll do.
Yeah, so thank you guys for coming back and listening to another episode. We were off last Sunday because we had some technical difficulties,
Yes, we did.
but we are back in action and we're going to be posting regularly on our Sunday schedule.
Yes.
Yeah, we got new mics. We have everything set up. Hopefully it sounds better.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
We listened to everybody that was complaining because we definitely got good feedback,
Mhm.
positive feedback, and a lot of complaints about my mic not working. So hopefully this works.
Yeah.
And if not, let us know again.
Yeah, we definitely got some good positive feedback. I'm really happy
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, we got very, very good feedback. So thanks for everybody that listened and joined. And like Tiffany said, we're going to be dropping new episodes every Sunday. So,
Yes.
so welcome back to Simplemente Poderosas.
Yes. Simply powerful.
Absolutely. So,
What is something that you think this week made you feel powerful?
oh my gosh, you're putting me on the spot.
Yeah.
You know what? There's been a little bit of a drama situation going with someone very close to me,
Okay.
and letting go of that, and it was like being okay. I'm not going to get into details,
Uh-huh.
but just removing that person, it felt so empowering.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Surprisingly, because normally I would have been like, oh,
Mm.
but this time around, I think
feels different.
It feels very different.
No, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That
So
means it's definitely
sometimes,
time to let go.
yeah.
Wow.
Sometimes you hold on to people that you shouldn't hold on, or it's the end of the road, and you're thinking, hey, maybe one more chance, one more chance.
Mm.
But when you get to that point and you finally let go,
Mm-hmm.
it's very empowering.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
So, yeah.
Did you even expect that?
I didn't.
Okay.
I did not.
Yeah.
But it feels really good.
That's good.
So,
wow.
So, yeah.
Yeah, you're glowing.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't know what it is, but hey, more power to it. So.
I've made that mistake a lot in my life.
Yeah.
I feel like I've always been the type of person that like makes up a lot of excuses for others, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, oh, they're all faulty, or everybody has, makes mistakes, whatever. But then it gets to that point where they push you so far down that you completely cut them off.
Yes.
But I think that has to do a lot with like not being able to communicate very well.
You think so?
Yeah, for me.
Okay.
Because for me, like I would have friends like that, and
Mhm.
then I would be like at the end of my road and just like frustrated with everything and have a little resentment towards them, but I never
Okay.
actually voiced my like issues, like what
Huh.
really hurt my feelings about things and stuff like that. I've never really been that kind of person until
Really?
now.
Okay.
And now I'm like more open about that stuff. But when I was younger, no, I would give people a million chances.
Now, how do you feel about that? Because that's like, that's hard to do.
It's very hard. It's scary.
Very scary.
It's scary to the point that like I've had okay, I think I'm fearless, but I actually have a lot of fear when it comes to communicating my emotions very clearly. It's really scary. And when I finally get to that point, and now like, the last person I was more open with,
Right.
it was terrifying. And it's more, I think it's the fear of rejection.
Okay.
But then I thought about it, and I'm like, what's like my mom used to tell me, what's the worst they can say is no, or like not
Right.
approve. And at the end of the day, it's like finding your self-worth and your value. and knowing that like you shouldn't have your, what is it, the approval of others
Mm-hmm.
make you feel like you're worth something.
Hmm.
You know?
Very true.
So I have to keep that in the back of my mind, and then like now I've learned how to say no to things,
Yeah.
as opposed to before I'd always be a yes person,
Okay.
and I would change all my plans for this person, and then I would be upset at the end.
If
So
they didn't
I
come
had to
through.
work through this through therapy, but
Yeah.
it's really hard. It's
Well,
really hard.
now, in my case, I've always been that person that has given people opportunity after opportunity, kind of the same thing as you.
Hmm.
But then I can be that asshole too, where it's like,
Yeah.
it's very black and white kind of
Mhm.
situation. You either are good or you're not. And it's kind of messed up because people look at you and it's like, oh my gosh, you're such a bitch. You just say it how it is. It's not. I know
Yeah.
how to communicate very well. And it's like, hey, I don't agree with this, and this. I don't like it. And people take that wrong. So,
Yeah. I'm the same way, but there's a difference between telling people like, let's say certain situations and their situations are wrong, like you can openly talk about everything else.
uh-huh.
But when it comes to me personally, I'm like, it's fine. Like I just
Yeah,
brush it off, and in the end it's really not
it's not.
okay.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
So I've had to learn a lot through that. And it's
Wow.
very hard. I did
It's,
that a lot with my sister.
hmm.
Yeah, I had to learn through, I would change my schedule for her, like a drop of the dime, like I was there,
Mm-hmm.
and I realized that I had some resentment because I didn't get treated the same way,
Right.
you know? And so I had to kind of push that back a little bit to where it was more healthy boundaries. And if I had something going on and she would need something, like if she needed her kids to be taken care of, I'd be like making and switching my plans around just to try to make it work for her.
Right.
And it's like, why am I doing that when I'm not even happy in the end? So it was like I wasn't being true to myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to learn to say no and do it in a positive way. So I
Got
think
it.
that's the difference in like being honest, and that's where I'm learning to be more honest, but like with a kinder heart. And
Yeah.
that's really hard.
It is very hard.
It's really
You know,
hard.
at the end of the day nowadays,
Yeah.
it's just a simple no. You can't please everyone.
Yeah.
And I've learned that too
Mhm.
because I've also been like, hey, I've always been there for everyone.
Mhm.
And it feels like when you need something or you expect something, you're
Yeah.
always let down because you give, and
Mhm.
it's never returned or it's not given back the same way that you give.
Yeah.
So
Or even a fraction of it, honestly.
right.
Yeah.
And it's almost like, I've had that and it's been the hardest thing too because it's like I'm such a giver and
Mhm.
I put myself in situations where it's like, oh no, let me help out.
Mhm.
But then I expect that back somehow someday.
Yeah.
And sadly, it's never given back.
Mm-mm.
So now it's like, you know what? Now it's like if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it out of the kindness of my heart and not
Mhm.
expect anything back because
Exactly.
there is very few, seldom people out there
Yeah.
that act or think or have the same principles as maybe you and I where
Yeah.
we give.
Mhm.
It's very hard to come across people nowadays.
It
People are
is.
more selfish and more into themselves, which is
Yeah.
probably a good thing that we need to learn,
Yeah.
where we should be a little bit more selfish with our time and stuff.
Yeah, I think I've gotten to a decent point. I definitely could work on it. But I
Yeah,
think, yeah, giving without the expectation of anything.
of get
And so it's
receiving.
like it makes you really stop and think, am I doing this because I
Want
want
to?
to, and this is just me being kind, and that's it. Once it's gone, the energy's gone.
Yep.
I won't get it back. Am I okay with that? You
Yeah.
know, and that's the hard part, is kind of evaluating those things.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very hard. So
Yeah.
you asked me one thing this week of empowerment.
Oh, yeah.
What happened to yours?
Oops. Ah, that's a hard one. Let me see if I can think real quick. Oh.
Oh, geez.
Oh.
If you guys can see our faces right now, Tiffany's
Oh.
face was like, oh.
Okay, so you know I told you I wanted to tell you something?
Yes.
Okay. I'm scared. I'm not scared, but I don't know. I didn't feel necessarily powerful, I think, until after the fact, okay?
Okay.
So,
Oh, shit.
Gina,
Oh, boy.
it's really not that big a deal, honestly. So, last weekend,
Uh-huh.
oh my gosh, I don't know how to say it. I was trying to say something funny, but no. I'll just
Okay.
tell you.
Okay.
Okay, I got my first tattoo.
You did?
Yeah.
What the hell?
I know.
Oh, my gosh, Tiffany.
Yes, the Virgin Tiffany has left the building.
Oh, my gosh.
Mhm.
You're shitting me, right?
No, I'm not shitting you. I'll pull my pants down right now.
Oh, my gosh.
Just
Okay,
kidding.
for all of us, we're all intrigued at this point. Where
Yeah.
did you get it?
Okay, so I got it on my like upper thigh right
Okay.
here, like parallel to like my cooch.
Oh shit.
But like it's not next to it, but it's like just so you know the level.
Okay.
So it's like on the upper thigh, but not up on the hip. You know what I mean? It's like still on the thigh. It's like down here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I know.
Okay, so for all you mugroso thinkers, no, let's not think that way.
Yeah.
Wow. I
know.
never thought we talked about tattoos and you were just like, no.
Yeah, because I felt like I'm older, like I never did it, and it started with I went to like a cocktail workshop with two of my friends.
Okay.
And they were like just out of nowhere, like after we finished it, we were a little, we were a little
Tipsy,
buzzed, you know. Yep. And they're like, "Let's go get tattoos," and I was just like, "Oh, like I wish I could, like I'm just too scared, like needles," and I just kept like making excuses, right? And then I was like, I've always actually wanted a wave, like some kind of like beach thing, and I was just like, but it feels so cliche, and like everybody has something, you know. And then one of my friends was like, "Who cares?"
Right.
And I don't know. It was just one of those things where I was just like, she's right. Who really cares?
Who gives a shit?
Like, yeah. Why do I even care that much? So that was like the seed that was implanted.
Oh, shit.
And then I think, what was that, like 2 weeks ago maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 2 or 3 weeks ago. And then fast forward, there was like my friend sent in a group chat, she sent that there was like a Bad Bunny like theme tattoo pop-up, like the flash ones.
Oh,
and there was a really pretty one with like it was like a sun and moon together that goes into a wave.
Oh, wow.
And then it has a palm tree on the side, but it had a little shell on there. But I didn't like the shell because it seemed really fake.
Okay.
It's pretty, but it wasn't me. So I was like, I asked her, I was like, okay, if she says that I don't have to, like, I cannot do the shell, I'll do it. So we went, and Melina was like, let's go, let's go. I was just like, I'm scared.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So yeah, and then finally she's like, just go put something on so you can like pull up your pants, because I was like looking like, where would I even get it, you know?
Yeah.
And then I found that spot and I liked it there, and I was like, that's cute because then nobody can see it,
right?
But I could still see it every day.
Yeah.
And I liked it, you know. It was kind of cute.
Oh my gosh.
It's a lot wider than I thought it would be, but it's still cute. I'll show you a picture.
Oh my gosh. Hey, for everyone out there, this is a big step. This girl, I would never think. We talked about this.
So don't mind the thick thighs.
Oh my gosh, that is cute.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cute.
So it's just there.
Well,
that's my face.
Our face. I've always been a firm believer. Like, if you are not ready, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's just all up in there.
Oh yeah. She was
but
like
I had
face to face with that.
I had like a tennis kind of skirt with the skirt on top, so I could just, if I had shorts on, I could just pull it up, and I would be comfortable.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thank
Welcome
you.
to the club.
Thanks.
I will tell you one thing though.
What?
I believe, and I've heard this many, many times, once you start getting a tattoo,
I know,
you want another, and another, and another. I'm a firm believer. Like,
I already have like my next 2 planned.
Yep.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Well,
you know what? Because I've always wanted a tattoo, but I've never really had the guts to do it.
Right.
And so I guess come full circle, like that's what made me, after the fact, it made me feel powerful, because I was like, I'm doing something that I know as a grown woman, I want, and who cares about the opinions of others? And it's more because I grew up in such a Christian household, so I still have that like ultra religious like thing stuck in me that I have to keep working through. When I'm like, it's gonna be fine.
It is. I mean, at the end of the day, you're the only one that sees this shit. Like, nobody else. I mean, realistically, like I've always said, if you're gonna get a tattoo and you're not sure, because that's kind of how I felt. Yeah. We have a lot of tattoos in the family. My brother has like a full sleeve. Oh, okay. I have a cousin. Shout out to cousin Oscar. He is tatted, like completely tatted. I mean, everybody in her around me has tattoos. Wow. But there was something about me coming home with the tattoo where everyone could see it, that it was like her. Yeah. But you know what? Especially my mom. At one point, I was like, "Oh my gosh, my mom! She would never like. She would look at me and be like, no, tú." My brother, got him. Yeah. But when I came home and showed her, she was like, "Oh, okay." And it was like, you know what? At this point, who fucking gives a shit? Yeah. But congratulations. Thank you. It's nice. It's really cute. So good for you.
Yeah, I'll show you. I'll put on some shorts later. I'll show you. Only for you, girl.
For all you listeners, no sean mal pensados.
Seriously. Hey, I'm still a good girl, okay? I only have one small tattoo.
Close to something we know.
I mean, that wasn't the intention, but I mean,
It just ended up there.
at least my future husband will get to enjoy it, you know? Shoot.
He's gonna ride the wave.
Ay, Gina, cochina.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it's a nice setting.
Oh my
Por la
gosh.
playita, you know? Under the la palmerita. Uh-huh. All night and all morning. I literally have a sun and a little moon on it.
La palmerita's gonna be swaying back and forth.
Shoot. I think my tattoo is a self-prophecy.
Oh my gosh. Pretty soon we're gonna get a lying eye. A kumbaya.
Oh my god, Gina. Te pasas. Te pasas, dude.
Oh my gosh. Right now when you said Gina la cochina, took me back to my
Oh
childhood.
my god, wait, can I tell you a story about something similar?
Yes.
Okay, so when I was little, I guess this will be our fun episode because this is random. Okay, this might be a little bit like racist, but this is how it was back then. You know, we just talked about whatever we wanted. We didn't even know the repercussions, whatever. Anyway, but if you don't think it's racist, whatever, have a good laugh.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I was little, I used to play with Barbies, right, a lot. And my cousins, when I go visit my cousins, I absolutely love playing Barbies with my cousin Bianca because she, oh my dog, she was the only one that would play with me, and she was the oldest girl.
Okay.
And she just like would play so much. And then my cousin Lucy was more of like the tomboyish one.
Okay.
So they had their Barbies together, but one day we're playing and everything, and she goes, Tiffany, you want to see it? You want to see a funny doll? And I was just like, yeah. And so they bring up one, and it's this little Asian doll, and she's like all messed up, like raggedy and dirty. And they go, we call this one China la Cochina. I was like, what the heck? And so I didn't know it was like, you know, I was so little that I would just go around saying, what is it? China la Cochina. And it was so funny.
Oh
Once I got older, I was like, dang, that's
shit.
messed up.
Right. All the chinitos, we're so sorry. That's not what it was meant to be for.
But I liked the Barbie. I used to play with her a lot.
Oh my gosh, raggedy China la cochina.
So it's going to remind me of you now.
Oh my
China la
gosh.
Cochina.
So let me tell you, I hated it. I hated my name when I was growing up because it was
Really?
Gina la cochina.
Oh, that's messed up.
Oh no, yeah, or Gina ve pone huevos en la esquina,
Oh.
or Gina la gallina.
Yeah.
Or
I think we all used to get bullied
yeah,
with our names.
Yeah,
back
or
then.
Gina la hyena. And my cousin, again,
Oh,
my
that's
cousin Oscar
Mhm.
and my brother, Gina la gallina pone huevos en cada esquina. And I was like, what the fuck? Come on, I
That's
hate
actually
it.
really funny.
Oh my gosh. And we'll sit here and we'll talk about this stuff
Uh-huh.
like now that we're older. But it was like, do you remember when we used to do this? And it was like, I hated my freaking name. Like, I
Aw.
hated it with a passion because.
That's so sad.
And so here's another story.
Yeah.
When we were in school, obviously my last name starts with a P, Gina Palomares. So abbreviation, there was 2 Ginas in the classroom. So Gina Wagner, or Gina W. Wagner, or something like that. Gina W. and Gina P.
Oh.
You get it? Gina
Oh.
P.
Gina Peas?
No, Gina P. Gina P.
Gina P? I don't get it.
PP.
Oh.
Like Gina P. So
That's
the kids,
messed up.
the kids would be like, oh, Gina P. And I'd be like, oh man, what the fuck?
Aw. Like Gina Penis, kind of?
No, like
Oh.
Gina se orinó.
Oh, that's what I
Gina-
said.
yeah, Gina
okay.
P.
Oh, pobrecita.
I know. So I hated it. I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh.
So I had like my cousins bullying me with my name along with my brother, and
Uh-huh.
then freaking kids at school, Gina P. So now when my email at work,
Wait,
sorry, my email at work have always been, abbreviations on my last name. So
Mhm.
Gina P. So now when I answer, like, if someone needs to send me an email, send it to Gina P. And every single time I say my
You
name,
remember
I
that.
remember and I want to start laughing.
Aw.
But I'm like, oh my gosh, like it's
Aw.
horrible.
That's
so
funny.
I know. So thanks
Aw.
for taking me there.
Oh, I'm
Gina
sorry.
La Cochina,
You want to
Gina
hear
La
what
Chi-
what my half brother used to call me?
What?
He used to call me Stinkfany. And I think that's why to this day I have trauma around being stinky. Like I hate body odor. I hate my body odor.
Who doesn't?
But because he used to when I was a kid, Stinkfany, and I'm just like, he's such an ass.
That's horrible.
Oh, he was horrible, honestly. Anyway, let's not get into that
Yeah.
discussion.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
All
that's
right.
funny.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
When you told me,
Yeah.
I have news for you. I was like, oh my gosh,
I know.
what is it?
And I was
you
like, I'm pregnant.
Yeah,
Just
I'm like,
kidding.
yeah, nope, that's not gonna
Yeah, that's
freaking
not
fly.
happening.
And then obviously you and I talked about what I thought, but I would
Yeah.
have never thought of the tattoo.
I know. I was surprised
Never.
it didn't come up.
No.
Yeah.
Because I could never see you with the tattoo.
I know, it's weird. It's a little weird.
I can't wait till you get your next one.
I know. So I thought about it. I was like, I would like to do. So I'm going to Cabo for my birthday.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, maybe I'll get the actual shell when I'm down there. We'll see. I don't know.
Okay.
But I definitely want to do one for El Salvador. And I was thinking that maybe I would do another palm tree
Oh, okay.
from like, so it like represents El Salvador.
I think you need to go bigger though.
You think so?
Oh gosh, yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
see.
you already started with the small one. This is like a
I
little
know,
trial.
it was so painful. It was so painful.
That little thing?
Yes, I had to kick my head back because I was like, oh, I couldn't. It was so painful.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What's the national bird or what's the
I don't
national
know.
thing for El Salvador?
Let me see.
Because I have my big old quetzal.
Uh-huh.
So for the national bird, Guatemalan bird.
Let me see. The Torogoso.
What the hell?
Torogos.
What is that?
Torogos. I don't know.
Oh, that's a pretty bird.
I don't want a bird on my body.
Why not? It's it's
Oh,
paying
it's actually really pretty.
homage to
Look
El
how
Salvador.
cute.
Oh, that's pretty. That's almost like a quetzal.
That's pretty.
That's really pretty, actually.
I'll think about it. But I don't know. I like the beachy stuff,
Yeah. You're a beach girl.
I am a beach girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's
well,
the story of
Tiffany.
my week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I know.
Well, I'm happy for you.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's crazy.
yeah. Very crazy.
Definitely feels weird.
Really?
Oops. I think not so much now, like right today, but yeah, the first couple days I would be like, oh my gosh, I
Yeah.
got a tattoo. And like right now it's kind of itchy, so I'm like, oh, don't scratch it, don't scratch it.
Everybody's at work. It's like, what the hell is
I
she
know.
scratching?
I'm
there
sitting
for?
here like this because I'm like, oh, I put my hand on my thigh and push down because I'm like, it itches.
You're like, someone asked me what's wrong with my leg.
Oh, straight to HR, straight to jail, straight to jail.
Oh my gosh. That's hilarious.
I know, Gina.
Ay. I feel like we need to calm down a little bit.
Yeah.
We got off on a good one.
We
on
really
this one.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so what was something that wasn't so exciting this week?
Oh my goodness. Not exciting to get into your car and it has a big old damn warning that says you are due for, I think it's Class B maintenance on your car.
Really?
Yeah.
Someone just randomly put it on, or what do you
No,
mean?
no. It shows up on your dashboard. So in a Mercedes, it gives you the Class B maintenance.
Okay. Uh-huh.
So of course, I Googled it up, and it's probably going to cost me like $600 or $700.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Yeah. So that's
Ooh.
definitely that's half of a vacation right there.
Yeah.
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 So
that could be used for El Salvador.
so yeah, I wasn't too freaking excited about that.
Dang.
So yeah,
That's a bummer.
I know. I got to fix
Car
that.
stuff sucks. I hate
Oh
car
my
stuff.
gosh. I know.
I wish we would have been taught that kind of stuff in school.
Yes. Hey, they taught us how to do checkbooks and stuff. I don't know when you were in school.
No.
When I was growing up, because I am almost 10 years older than you.
Yeah, that's not
But
fair.
that was one thing they taught us, like how to write on a checkbook.
What?
Did it ever help me? No, because I am horrible with money.
Yeah.
But yeah, it checks and balance and it taught you how to
Oh.
deposit. I thought that literally was the best teaching thing. I mean, along with the other stuff. But
Yeah.
that is something that you use. And I still believe that they should teach it nowadays.
Yeah, I wish they would.
Not compared to whatever.
Yeah, they
shit
don't. I
they're
don't
teaching
teach
right now.
anything. We didn't
Yeah.
have driving school, or what do you call it? What is that?
Driver's ed?
Like mechanical. Like,
Oh,
was it driver's ed? I don't remember. But yeah, we didn't even have cooking class. Like none of that cool stuff.
What the
No,
hell? Really?
None of it. No.
Are you
Just
kidding?
science, math, and PE.
Really?
What else? I think that's it.
Oh my gosh. I know how to sew because
Yeah. See, I didn't get to do
I
all
took
that.
sewing class. Sé cocinar, sé planchar, sé coser, sé... Wait, cocinar? Yeah, I hate cooking, but I
Yeah.
know how to cook.
Okay.
Sé limpiar.
Okay.
And my mom would always tell me, tienes que saber limpiar un baño.
Uh-huh.
And cuando sepas limpiar un baño, te puedes casar. Well, hello, Mom.
You're like, that's a long time ago. And maybe
can
I don't
get
know how to
married.
clean a bathroom because I'm still not married.
Oh shit. So
I'm just kidding. I'm very clean.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
I try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when you have kids and dogs and stuff, I seriously, um, I sweep and mop my house
Mhm.
every freaking day, and the next
Really?
every day. I get home,
I wish I were like you, Gina.
vacuum,
I don't
sweep,
have the energy, girl.
mop. Well, but I have 2 dogs, so you can hear, like, you can see the pelos and
I
stuff,
see.
and all it takes is like my mom going upstairs and being like, "Oh, la casa está sucia,"
Oh, yeah.
and I'm just like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, I have a handheld vacuum, so when I see it, like, it's too
It's
much, I'm
like,
like, yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I haven't mopped in a while, and I'm like, ugh, it's literally always in the back of my mind.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just need the time to do it.
Yeah.
I usually am really good at it, about
But
it,
it's clean though. I mean,
girl, the floors need to be mopped. I was thinking yesterday too, because I'm like, I've been so busy. I've had so much to do. I'm usually, at least I'll do it a couple times a month,
Mhm.
but like, I'm like, I kind of wish I could get a cleaning lady because I'm just like so overwhelmed with a lot of
Yeah.
things. So,
I
but I'm not there yet, so we'll see.
I miss my cleaning lady, so
Yeah.
but
And I almost wanted to ask my mom, like, I'll give you some money if you can clean my space.
te doy $50 y ven a
Just
limpiar.
because it's like, it's a lot,
It
you know,
is.
it's like tiring. And then Bailey, ugh, I don't know how people do it with children.
Oh,
I really
you
don't.
figure it out.
Oh my God, it seems so hard.
Yeah. Well, at least the dogs don't talk back to you. When you have kids, it's like
that dog. That dog yells at me. She barks at
Oh
me.
my gosh.
The other day, I wasn't paying attention to her. I was on the couch, and she came up and nibbled me like twice. She nibbled my knee and nibbled my arm, like, come
Oh,
here kind of thing. Yeah, I was like, this
Oh my
bitch.
gosh. Mom, pay attention.
I swear, I think she thinks she's a human.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh,
So maybe that
she
was,
heard us.
yeah, she knows when you're talking about it. She's like really smart.
Oh, she's looking. She's
really is. I think
she's
she knows
whining.
when she is like
Yeah.
being said.
Uh-huh.
She's like, that's me.
I'm looking in the corner of my eye.
Yeah.
And she's like
Mhm.
point blank staring
I'm
over
telling
here.
you,
Yeah.
she's fucking scary. I'm just kidding.
Oh my
I love
gosh.
her.
Imagine at night. She's like, Tiffany.
No, you know what? She's really sweet though,
Oh.
because like when I wake up in the mornings, she doesn't come up and like try to wake me up. She'll just kind of like wait, and once I'm
Really?
up, she's like up and ready to go.
Oh,
If
wow.
I don't like get up or like move to get up, she won't bother me.
Oh, that's good.
That's really nice. So I guess that could be my like really like my pit of the week is that I
Mhm.
haven't been able to mop. Like it's literally bothering me so much. It's literally bothering me so much. Like every day I'm like, fuck, I gotta mop. Like
my
it's so
God.
bad. Yeah.
So if anybody out there is listening and they know a good cleaning lady, please refer
A
us.
cheap one though.
Yeah.
Because
You know?
I can't afford a whole lot.
Please refer her over to us.
Yeah.
We'll be more than happy.
Seriously, I need help.
Oh, don't
Even
we
just
all?
like dusting because of her hair and
Yeah.
stuff. She's not shedding as much though.
That's
right
good.
now. She had it like 2 months ago. I was like losing my mind
Oh
because she
my
was
gosh.
shedding so much.
Well, you know, they have those combs that you can do, and like I do it with the dogs.
It
and
was
it's
still
just,
a lot.
That's
It was
yucky.
still a lot. So that's why I've been shaving. Oops, I've been shaving her hair a lot because like she needs that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was pretty much my week.
Wow. Well,
Yeah.
that's been our week. I mean, very intense and very not intense.
Mhm.
Well, that was awesome news about the tattoo. I
I
didn't expect
know.
that, so
Yeah.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, and I'm excited for you and your journey of moving on
I know.
and letting people go
Yeah.
and making space for new friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love that.
I know. I love it too. It feels so good. So
That's
I
good.
think that's what I've struggled the most with,
Uh-huh.
always feeling so bad. But this time around,
Hmm.
this feels good. So I think it was time to just kind of
Yeah.
let go of some people.
Yeah, I think this is a good place or a good space to say at this point that if there's anyone that, you know, if you're struggling with certain people in your life, reevaluate
Yeah.
whether they're necessary to be in either in depth into your life, have details about your
Right.
life, or if it's time to let them go.
Yeah. And it's okay.
Yeah.
Even if you've made memories and all kinds of stuff, sometimes it's best just to let go.
Yeah.
You're put in their path for a reason. I'm a firm believer that sometimes you get put in people's paths to heal them, help them,
Mhm.
and then you got to go.
You got to let them go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
I
with
love
that being said, I think this is gonna wrap up our little session for today.
Yeah. Our
So,
episode
I know.
for this day.
Yeah.
And we'll be back on our regular schedule. You can find us on our Instagram at Simplemente Poderosas.
Poderosas.
And yeah, we'll have the links to everything there. And if you're feeling spunky and spontaneous, go get a tattoo. Just kidding.
Let us know. And if you need recommendations, I got one. I got a
Yeah.
good tattoo artist.
Okay,
so
cool.
yeah. So
Okay.
feel free. Hopefully you guys can share. Send us some pictures or something.
Yeah, send pictures. I want to see.
Yeah.
But like, don't tell them that you were inspired by us.
No.
Like, well, like that we told you.
Yeah.
Just say you were inspired by someone, but like, don't tell them it was us.
Yes, definitely.
kidding.
But you don't want to regret that. So
Yeah, because I don't want to be blamed for some ugly ass tattoo. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Esas pinches viejas me quieren hacerlo.
If you're easily influenced, do not listen to us.
Walk away. Turn this off.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
Sorry,
Well,
Gina.
see you later, Tiffany.
Yes, see you later.
All right. Simplemente poderosas.
Yes.
Adios.
Bye.
Bye.